The Earth is not revolving around the Sun the way we think, and this is explained by one of my favorite scientists, Nassim Haramein. Wonderful new theory that makes a lot of sense. Earth and all the planets of our solar system are following the Sun in a heliocentric movement. The entire universe is in motion and expanding, so our closest stars are most certainly moving in the same direction as we do. We should also keep in mind that space is very, very vast. The distances are so huge that our brains can't relate to them. In space, we speak of billions of light years. In 10,000 Earth years, there are no significant changes. Our recent history has about 6,000 years, and the human lifespan is about 70 years. What do we know? We barely begin to learn, and we must be very open-minded. The process of learning should never stop. Those who don't accept the new ideas are in fact obstructing evolution of science, of course, and that's why there's always a conflict between the old and new generations. We have to accept theories and work with the evidence, work with them in a constructive way. Now the details and the data. Earth is not orbiting the Sun in the way we were taught, like a flat plane, more to do with something wrong with the Sun and Moon and the Earth series. Here we find an understanding of why the Earth and our solar system do not actually orbit the Sun as taught. Rather, we follow, or better still, we are dragged by the Sun in a spiral pattern through the universe and time. The explanations show that besides spinning on its axis and rotating as if going around the Sun, the Earth is shown to follow the Sun's movements through the Milky Way galaxy in a continuous spiral, not a flat elliptical plane, as we were taught. Thus we find a 3D universe as opposed to an accepted 2D. Quote, "Believe it or not, there is no empirical evidence that the Earth actually orbits the Sun," end quote. The solar system motion through space is by Resonance Project. This is by Nassim Haramein. Simple Animation, created by Nassim Haramein and Resonance Project Foundation. Many of us have been taught about how the solar system works by viewing a physical model that has the Sun in the middle, with the planets going around and around on a simple circular orbit without properly accounting for the motion of the Sun, approximately 450,000 miles an hour. Because both the Sun and the galaxy are moving through space, the Earth spirals an incredible distance through space in a year's time. How far the Earth moves depends on the reference point you're using for something stationary or background, even though all objects in the universe are in motion. The Earth rotates at 0 to 1,400 miles an hour, depending on latitude. The Earth orbits the Sun at approximately 66,629 miles an hour. The Sun orbits the galactic center at approximately 447,000 miles an hour. In just considering how fast the Sun is moving, we know the Earth travels at least 3,918,402,000 miles in a year's time, as it also orbits around the Sun. Total speed of the Earth moving through space is difficult to approximate due to the combinations of motions. Using cosmic microwave background C and B radiation, it's estimated the total motion of the Earth through space is approximately 1,342,000 miles per hour, or 11 trillion some odd miles in 1 year, which is still only 0.2% the speed of light. The old model might make one picture being back where you started after a year after the time passed, when in fact you're over 11 billion miles from where you were a year ago. So this is the visualization of Earth in our solar system. More information, you can contact Nassim Haramein. He has a lot of beautiful videos on YouTube. The Resonance Project. This is from Humans Be Free by Alexander Light. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.